Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Yeah, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Gardens Arena for the finale of day number 2 of this year's Hockeytown Holiday Classic. The final game of the day here as the Warroad Warriors will take on the Grand Forks Central Knights. Knights of Grand Forks Central, the opponent for Warroad here this evening, as Warroad's coming off a 4-2 loss to Grand Forks Red River yesterday. And Grand Forks Central defeated Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut yesterday, 13-0. So Central with 1 win in the tournament, Warroad with 1 loss in the tournament. Now the teams will play now. Warroad and West Haven, Connecticut will play tomorrow. Both Grand Forks schools will leave after today as the 2 teams will play again yet this season, but they'll play down at Purple Arena in Grand Forks. So that's going to be happening as far as that goes. So it's Warroad and Grand Forks Central tonight. Warriors will be clad in their home black uniforms, and Grand Forks Central will have the white uniforms, the white home uniforms tonight. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have our coach's comments with Jay Hardwick. That's on the way next on Lake Country KQ92 and online at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
All right, welcome back on our pregame show here on KQ92 and yourliveevents.com. It's a final game of the day here at the Gardens Arena. Warroad taking on Grand Forks Central. Talking with Warrior coach Jay Hardwick. Coach, thanks for joining us. And tough one yesterday against Red River. I mean, you guys battled back and forth, and you had a lead there for a bit, but great third period by them. To the Fort Francis Muskies. All right, welcome back on our pregame show here.
Farmers.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arenas. We're counting down here toward Warroad and Grand Forks Central in the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. Final game of the day here. As earlier, it was Grand Forks Red River going up against Notre Dame of West Haven, and Red River with a win 7-2. So Red River 2-0. They will finish the tournament 2-0 as both Grand Forks schools, they'll play their games. And again, they will leave after tonight. And then the lone game in the Boys Hockeytown Holiday Classic will be tomorrow at 3:30. That will be Warroad against West Haven, Connecticut, as the Warriors look for a win here, going up against a very, very talented Grand Forks Central team. 7-1. They've lost one game. And that was early on in the season as they lost to East Grand Forks, as a matter of fact, as the lone loss for the Knights. The Warriors coming in with a record of 8-3 on the season, as they had a win streak going into the contest and had that long layoff between the middle of December and the end of December. So the Warriors again coming in with a record of 8 wins and 3 losses. We got the Security State Bank scoreboard updates. Can run down some scores from earlier on today because everybody else played earlier today. We're kind of the wrap up today. Well, we are in the Roseau Rams and Kitson County Central Bearcats playing over in Roseau. We're kind of the wrap up of the evening as far as that goes. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, it'll be the Security State Bank scoreboard on KQ92 and your live event.
Your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena as we're going to get into the Security State Bank scoreboard for today, Tuesday, December 30th, as girls hockey earlier today, and the Hockeytown Holiday Classic North Shore defeated Crookston by a score of 3-2 in overtime. So the Storm have won 2 games in this year's Girls Hockeytown Holiday Classic. And Warroad defeated Albert Lee by a score of 5-2. So Warroad has also won 2 games in the Girls Hockeytown Holiday Classic. It'll be Warroad and North Shore tomorrow at 1:15 And that will be for the championship of the Girls Hockeytown Holiday Classic. And you can listen to that game on KQ92, and you can watch the game at your live event. Also in girls hockey today, Gentry Academy defeated Roseau 5-2 down in the Eden Prairie tournament. Roseau drops to 7-8 on the season. They'll play Hopkins St. Louis Park at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning in the 7th place game. And again, in the Boys Hockeytown Holiday Classic, it was Grand Forks Red River defeating Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut 7-2. So Red River with 2 wins on the tournament. And it'll be Grand Forks Central and Warroad coming up here in moments. Over at the Roseau tournament, the Lake of the Woods Bears picked up their first win of the season with a 5-3 win over the Kitson County Central Bearcats. So Lake of the Woods is now 1-10 on the season, and they will play again tomorrow, and we'll have those games on the Northern Star, 1410 a.m. and 102.9 FM KRWB. Boys basketball today, Warroad defeated Mora down at the Pequot Lakes tournament, 60-54. Also in high school basketball, Badger Greenbush Middle River took on Fargo Oak Grove down at the Pelican Rapids tournament, with the Grovers winning that game by a score of 55-30. Again, that is checking your KQ92 scoreboard, your KQ92 Security State Bank scoreboard. We'll take one more time out. We'll come back with the start of tonight's game right after this.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 a.m., 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com.
Welcome back to the Gardens Arena. We're about ready to get underway here with a finale of day number 2 here of this year's Hockeytown Holiday Classic. The Warroad Warriors coming in, taking on the Knights of Grand Forks Central. Knights in the home white uniforms, Warriors in their black uniforms, their road uniforms here. And they always usually do that on day 2 of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. So they'll line up. They will go from right to left. Starting in the nets tonight will be Finn Hansen, and for Grand Forks Central, it'll be Weston Nielsen, the senior, starting, and we are underway with the start of tonight's game here as it's dumped into the Warroad end now. Tracked over here in the near corner now, back behind the net of Hansen once again. Chasing after it here for Grand Forks Central now is Hendrickson getting in there. Hendrickson trying to dig it free. Central trying to poke it free. Now they finally pull it out of there. Play here on the far side. Dumped down low that time by Nolan Mardo. Central with it in the Warroad end. Now chopped away. Central keeping the Knights rather, keeping the zone. Centering feed. Knocked down there by Hendrickson. Deflected back behind the net. Now it's going to be Roderick Jackson who will clear up to center ice. Gathered in there by Wyatt Blake, who'll dump it back in here now for Grand Forks Central. Coming up on 1 minute played here in the opening period. No score here at the Gardens. Puck out front. Kept in here by the Knights. Sent over here on the near side, shot in. That one deflected by traffic out in front of Finn Hansen that time. Back behind the net now, dumped over here along the near side as Anderson tried to get out of there with it. Now it's going to be kept in here now by Grand Forks Central. They've held the Warroad zone here for at least a good minute out of the first minute and 16 seconds of the opening period. Now it's Mooney Shagaby with it now. He'll take it in, flip it into the zone now. The Warriors gain the offensive zone now here for the first time this evening. Behind the net, wrap around, backhand attempt. That one blocked away. And it's going to be played up but not out by the Knights. It's going to be dumped down low, held in at the point here on the near side by Wesley Schreiner here on the near point outside the circle. Shot in, hit the side of the net. Shoggaby trying to center it. Puck out in front. Cleared out here by the Knights. That's going to be an icing. And that is going to be a faceoff back down in the Grand Forks Central end. We have played 1 minute and 49 seconds here of the opening period. No score between Warroad and Grand Forks Central. And faceoff coming off to the left of Weston Nielsen, the central netminder. Off the draw, Shoggaby with it now. Back out to the point. It's going to be held in there by Gavin Anderson. Anderson, top of the circle, shot in. Shoggaby, that one deflected away there by Nielsen. 2 minutes into the opening period here. No score. 2 shots for the Warriors here in the opening period. Play still in the Grand Forks Central end. Back behind the net now. Shoggaby with it now. It's going to be knocked away. And getting in on the play there, Broden Huntvent. Now taken up here by the Knights. Knights skating it up and out. Skated up and out there by Trey Clausen. Clausen over here into the near corner. 2.5 minutes into the period. No score on the Security State Bank scoreboard here between Warroad and Grand Forks Central. Still tied up here along the near side. Going back over into the corner once again. Played up here along the near wall. Now it's going to be sent out to the center ice area. Now it's going to be gathered in here by Logan Bina. He had a goal in that 13-0 win that the Knights had earlier, last night, as a matter of fact, against Notre Dame of West Haven. Now cruising in here, the Knights, and it's going to go off the leg of a Warroad skater. Another one that goes in. That one's going to be deflected away by a defender out in front of Finn Hansen. Sent down into the Grand Forks Central end, and that's going to bring up a face-off and an icing and a face-off down in the Warroad end. Here in the near face-off circle. 3 minutes and 9 seconds into the opening period. Sent up ahead now. It's going to be center on the board. Played up here to the center ice area now, dumped into the central end. Warroad will chase after it here. 3.5 minutes into the opening period here. Scoreless hockey game at the Gardens here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Play here along the near side. It's going to be tipped into the zone there by Henning Gibbs. Now taking up here, it's Ryan Chamernick. Chamernick with it here, right side. Chamernick top of the circle now. Dumps it over into the corner. Warriors with it back behind the net of Nielsen once again. Taken up here now by the Knights. Knights bringing it back the other way. It's going to be pushed up ahead there by Gibbs. Play over here near corner. Off to the left of Finn Hansen now. Tied up here along the near side now. Gathered up here now by Warroad. Tipped up ahead there by Lee, and it's going to go all the way through down into the central end. Icing's waved off. Play continues now. It's going to be center on the board all the way up to the neutral ice area here. It's really Kirkaby up there. That'll be sent in. Carried across, dumped in here by Warroad, dumped in there by Sam Hart. Back behind the net, the Warriors with it. Now centering feed out front. That one blocked up by the Knights. The defense out in front of Nielsen that time. Dumped in there by Thomas Grappentine. 12:30 left to go here. First period, no score between Warroad and Grand Forks Central. Now it's going to be tipped up ahead here. It's Nolan Mardo. Blocked up here at the center ice area. Now it's going to be Roderick Jackson with it now. Back inside of his own zone. It's going to be deflected into the zone now by Lund. And just a stride offside that time was Hendrickson. So the faceoff is going to come outside of the Grand Forks Central blue line over on the far faceoff dot near the penalty box area and the scorer's table here at the Gardens Arena. The first unit back out for Warroad. Shoggaby, Anderson, and Mason Reed. Face-off drawn all the way back into the Warroad end. It's the Knights give chase. Over here near corner now. It's going to be gathered in here now by Warroad. Play over here in the near corner, up off the near wall. It's going to be sent across ice over here. Mason Reed brings it in onside. It's got Shoggaby up ahead of him. Shoggaby back behind the net. He gets dumped into the board now off to the left of the Grand Forks Central net. 11:45 left to go here in the period. No score. Warroad and Grand Forks Central here at the Gardens Arena, here in the Security State Bank scoreboard. Flipped into the zone now. The Knights coming in with it now. Centering feed over here on the opposite side is going to be Shea Kwame. And it'll be carried back out the other way here. Gavin Anderson for Warroad. Anderson ridden into the board here, far side, taken up here by the Knights. Played up to center. Back after it now. Back in his own zone now. Wesley Schreiner with it now. Schreiner bounces it off the near board up ahead. Broden Huntvent here in the face-offs, the center ice area here. Played into the central end now. The Knights chasing back after it. Back in their own end here. Play off to the right of Nielsen, the netminder here for Central. It's going to be dumped in here. Broden Huntvent. Chopped ahead now. It's going to be sent down the ice. Huntvent back after it. Broden Huntvent skating it back behind his own net. Played up here along the near wall. Pass up ahead for Chamernick. Didn't quite connect. Brought back in here now. Wyatt Blake for Central. That one's broken up by the Warroad defense out in front of Finn Hansen. And it's going to be sent into the Knight zone. Play over here side of the net now. Bodie Burris. Now it's going to be skated up and out. Pass up ahead. Didn't quite connect that time. As the Knights chase after it into the Warroad end here. 10:25 left to go here, first period. Knights with a shot. That one deflected there out in front of Hansen. Nice job by the defense out in front of Finn that time. 10:18 left. Scoreless game here in the Security State Bank scoreboard. Dumped in here by Central. Hansen sends it all the way around the board now here along the near half wall. It's going to be played up and out now, up and out to the neutral ice area. Gathered in here down by the Knights, and it's going to be carried right back in. Logan Nielsen with it now. Nielsen, the senior, won at 12 on the Knights. Play over here in the near corner now. Stopped up here as a play still continues along the half wall. Shot in, glove save made there by Hansen. He'll hang on to it. And we will get a stoppage of play here. 9:45 left to go here in the opening period. And we are still scoreless. No score between Warroad and Grand Forks Central. Shots so far, 2 for Warroad, 1 for the Knights. Face off at a Warroad end. Off to the left of Hansen. It's glove side. Pushed away. It's going to be kept in at the point there too, nicely. That by Carson Cutterba for Grand Forks Central. Played up here along the near side. Now they're going to dump down low here again by the Knights. Karam's off the wall, comes out. It's going to be played up and out here by Connor Lund. Pass up ahead now. Hendrickson, he goes down to the ice. Is a whistle stop and play here with 9:23 left. 9:23 left to go here in the opening period. No score between Warroad and Grand Forks Central here at the Gardens Arena. Final game of the day here at the Gardens, and we'll be right back here again tomorrow. Face-off taken here now by Cooper DeZiel for Grand Forks Central. Right across here, Sam Hard. Now Anderson with a shot, but Shogeby with a shot, and Nielsen had to come up big time on that one. 9:16 left, still scoreless. Here at the Gardens Arena on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Pass up ahead now, it's DeZiel. DeZiel shot in, save made Hansen. Yeah, and we'll get a stoppage of play as DeZiel with the burst of speed as he crossed the blue line. Got a shot in on Finn, and Hansen with the save. Shots now 3 for Warroad, 2 for Grand Forks Central. Still scoreless on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Standing on the shot that time is the Knights able to dump it down low. Now it's going to be gathered in here by DeZiel here for Grand Forks Central. Poked away now, back out to center ice. Back after it, here's Logan Bina for Grand Forks Central. Bina is going to be sent all the way back into the Warroad end. That's going to be an icing and a face-off back down in the Grand Forks Central end. Yeah, as it was a pass that didn't quite connect, so it's going to go all the way in to the Warroad end, and that's going to wind up as an icing and a face-off in the Grand Forks Central end here off to the left. Nielsen, Weston Nielsen, the goaltender for Grand Forks Central here this evening. Sam Hard over here, Mason Reed with a shot. That one blocked away there by defense. Both teams having great defense out in front of their respective netminders, both for Central and for Warroad. As it goes in, and Nielsen will cover up on it. Weston Nielsen, senior goaltender for the Knights. Can the Knights 7-1, lone loss coming to East Grand Forks early on in the season. Coming up on the halfway point here of the opening period here in a scoreless game. Shots now 4 for Warroad, 2 for Grand Forks Central. On the draw, it's going to be pushed over into the corner now, chasing after it there. Wyatt Blake here for the Knights. Now it's going to be sent up and out. Take it in there, Trey Clausen. Clausen with it around one defender. Shot in, hit the side of the net that time. Loose out in front. The Warriors able to get it out of harm's way. Broden Hunfent now skating it back behind the net. He'll carry it out here along the near side, banking it off the near wall. Now up ahead, sends it in just wide of the net. Keep it into the zone there. Samuelson here now for Warroad. 8:05 left to go here in the period here in a scoreless game. Gathered up here now, pushed ahead there by Wyatt Blake. Blake carrying it across, has his pocket picked there by Hunfent now. Broden Hunfent over in the near corner now. Still tied up over there now, sends it over here on the far side over here to Wesley Schreiner. Back to Broden, back behind his own net here. 7:40 left to go here in the period here. Scoreless hockey game here at the Gardens Arena. It's going to be sent into the zone there. Taylor Humanick. Warriors changing up. 7.5 left to go here in the period. A scoreless hockey game. Hendrickson dumping it back in now. Taken up here by the Knights. Knights sending it over here into the near side. Play along the near side. Now it's going to be sent out to the neutral zone. Taken up here by Hendrickson. Hendrickson here to Jackson. Jackson plays it over here near corner. Coming up on 10 minutes played here in the first period here. Again, a scoreless game. Shots now even at 4 apiece. Play over here along the far half wall. It's going to be pushed up ahead here now by Logan Nielsen here for the Knights. Sending it in now. He'll head off on a change. Is chasing after it here. As the Knights trying to center at that time. Samuel Presting. And whistle stop and play here with 6:53 left. 6:53 left to go here in the opening period. Again, this is going to be the final game for Grand Forks Central here for this year's Hockeytown Holiday Classic. Grand Forks Red River has already completed their games. They defeated Warroad and they defeated Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. Grand Forks Central trying to pick up their second win. Warroad looking for their first win of the tournament. Off the draw, it's going to be swatted over here to the far corner. Warroad with it now. It's Mason Reed with it now. Has it tied up over here far corner over there now for the Knights. It's Case and Panzer. Knights trying to clear, knocked down, kept in here by Warroad momentarily. Now the Knights able to gain the neutral zone. Getting spun around that time was Nolan Mardo. As the Knights able to gain the Warriors zone here. It's Mason Reed with it here. Reed and Mardo over there now. It's going to be tied up over here in the far corner off to the right to Finn Hansen here. 6:09 left to go here. First period scoreless between Warroad and Grand Forks Central here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Play over here in the near corner now. Hansen protecting the side of the net. And a whistle stop and play here with 5:56 left. 5:56 left here, and I believe we are going to... Nope, I thought there was... Yep, we are. Going to get our first penalty of the hockey game, and the penalty will come at 11:05, and it's coincidentals, as a matter of fact. So we'll continue to skate 5 aside. It's got coincidental minors. And we will bring the face-off back into the Warroad end here as we'll continue to skate 5 aside with the coincidental penalties. And penalties coming up at 11:04 make that, not 11:05, 11:04. 5:56 left to go here in the opening period here in a scoreless game on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Shot in. Hansen deflects this one away. Gathered up here now by Cooper DeZiel. DeZiel back behind the net now. A penalty coming up. Got an interference call. And now we're going to get a power play out of this one. As skating off is Logan Bina. So Warroad will get a power play out of this. Time of this penalty is going to be at 11:15. Face off in the Grand Forks Central end off to the right. Weston Nielsen on his stick side. Off the draw. Sent back out to Huntvent, now deflected toward the middle. Even Huntvent over there now for Warroad. Back out to Broden Huntvent. Huntvent. It's Avon Huntvent, top of the circle now. Fires one in, but blocked away. Shot in. That one's deflected away again by Nielsen. 5:25 left to go here in the period. Scoreless hockey game. Again, the Warriors on the power play here for the next minute and a half. Even Hunfent, side of the net, shot in, puck loose. Now it's going to be back out. Hunfent with a one-timer. Rebound, they score! The Warriors break through first. A power play goal. They take a 1-0 lead. In scoring his third goal of the tournament, Gavin Anderson. So power play goal. Time of the goal is going to be at 11:50 of the opening period. Gavin Anderson with a couple of goals last night, one here tonight, a power play goal. And it is 1-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central. So the Warriors take the early lead here on the Knights. Sent off the far wall now. Knights with it. And it's going to be sent up ahead now. It's even Hunfent back into his own end, sending it back behind his own net. Trying to get it over here to Jackson. Jackson now battling here along the near side. Now it's going to be sent over here far corner. Lee going after it. Lee up along the far wall now. Up ahead too far for Hendrickson that time. Tied up along the right up in the blue line now, playing the neutral ice area. Now it's going to be dumped in here by the Knights, and they're going to make a change here with 4:29 left to go. Again, 1-0 Warroad on a power play goal by Gavin Anderson in his third goal of the tournament. And a reminder, coming up tomorrow, we will be announcing the first annual KQ92 Northland Tire All-Tournament team. We will be doing that tomorrow following the conclusion of the Warroad and Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut game. We will announce the winners of the first annual all-tournament team sponsored by Northland Tire and Roseau and KQ92. Dump back into the Warroad end now. 4:09 left to go here in period number one. 1-0 Warroad now centering feed out front. Blocked away there as Hansen was out of position. Now it's going to be kept in here, the Warroad end here. Now it's Gavin Anderson with it. Anderson with a burst of speed, crossing the line here on the right side. Outside the circle now here, far corner. Anderson trying to center it, knocked away here by the Knights. Picked up here again. Anderson fires a shot. That one goes just wide. Play over here in the central end. 3.5 left to go here in the period. Knights able to get it out to the neutral zone now. Pushed up ahead here now by Nolan Marto. Taken out the play. Well, it's Grappentine over there. Centering feed out front. Hansen with it now. Deflects it away. Big time save for Finn Hansen out there. Point blank shot that time for the Knights. 3:19 left. Now here comes Warroad back the other way. Mason Reed with the shot that goes wide. 3:09 left to go here in the period. It's Taylor Humanick with it now. He gets bumped out the play. Puck taken up here now by Eben Hunfent. He'll fire it along the wall here, wrapping it around the board here. Now stops over here in the near corner. Knights coming back out with it now. And play once again broken up at the center ice area. Drop pass shot in. That one going behind the net. Play over here in the near corner now. 2:45 left to go here in the period here in a 1-0 game. Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Play here along the near side. Tipped in on Nielsen. He'll deflect it over into the near corner now. 2:30 left to go here in the period. In a 1-0 Warrior lead here over the Knights of Grand Forks Central. Play back in the neutral zone. Warroad doing a nice job at the blue line. Now it's Taylor Humanick getting the puck into the zone. Puck taken right back down by Shea Kwame here for Grand Forks Central. Shot in, save Hansen, rebound controlled there nicely there by Ryan Lee. Nice job by Lee to get the rebound out of harm's way after Hansen makes the save, but 2 minutes left to go here in the period. Tipped back behind the net. Now gathered up here by Trey Clausen with it. Now shot in. Save made Hansen. That is going to be 7th save for Hansen. 7 saves on the other end for Weston Nielsen. He's let a goal in, though, as the Warriors with a 1-0 lead here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We have 1 minute and 53 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Glad to have you along on Lake Country KQ92 online at KQ92.com and watching at yourliveevent.com. And we'll have 2 games again tomorrow. Shot to the point. That one deflected away. Puck caroms out. And the net comes off. As we will get a stoppage of play here. Minute 49 left. Here in the opening period. Again, a 1-0 Warrior lead. A power play goal scored by Gavin Anderson. His third of the tournament. That was at 11:50. Face off to the right of Hansen. Back out to the point. Bina sending it in. That one deflected away. Caroms off over into the near corner now. Coming up on a minute and a half left. Sent back over into the near corner. Play still in the Warroad end now. Side of the net now. It's deflected away as the Warriors able to gain control. Pass up ahead. It's Connor Lund back toward the middle. Connor trying to get it around. Fires a shot toward the net. Hits the side of the net. Puck comes back out to neutral ice. It's Avon Hunfent with it now. The big defenseman for Warroad flips it up ahead. Now it's Jackson who brings it across here. Jackson goes back toward the middle. Back over to Avon Hunfent. Hunfent fires a shot. Loose puck side of the net. And it's going to be cleared out of there by the Grand Forks Central defense. 1 minute. Jackson with it now. Final minute of play here in the opening period. Avon Hunfent fires this one wide of the net. Play goes over into the near corner. 50 seconds left to go here in period number 1. 1-0 Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central. Hunfent sending it back behind the net now. A little too far for Shoggaby that time. He'll have to chase after it over here in the near corner now. Coming back out of there with it. Now they're tried to get the centering feed over to Gavin Anderson that time. Play back up to neutral ice. Now it's going to be skated up and across here now by the Knights. Shot in, and again, a rebound controlled. Warriors doing a nice job out in front of Finn Hansen. If there's any rebound out there, they're right there to get the rebound out of harm's way and out toward the corners and out wide. 24.9 seconds left to go here in the opening period. Again, a 1-0 Warroad lead over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Lone goal of the hockey game, a power play goal by Gavin Anderson. That was back at 11:50. Puck taken in, that one deflected. Deflected back behind the net once again now. The Knights with it here. Shot in. That one deflects wide of the net here on the near side. Knights back behind the net now. A nice job by Avon Hunfent back there to deflect that one. Centering feed. That one knocked around. Hansen, another save. That one might have hit his mask as time expires. And we are in at the end of period number 1. 1-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We'll be back right after this at KQ92 online at KQ92.com and at yourliveevent.com. At the Russell License Bureau.
KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life, right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena, where the Warroad Warriors lead the Grand Forks Central Knights by a score of 1-0. Lone goal of the hockey game, a power play goal from Gavin Anderson. Gavin Anderson now 3 goals on the tournament. Also scoring 3 goals in the tournament in 2 games, Caden Ulmer of Grand Forks Red River. And it was Ryland Spicer of Grand Forks Central, who had 4 against Notre Dame of West Haven. And that kind of leads us into once again mentioning that we will have the first annual KQ92 Northland Tire All Tournament team coming up at the end of the tournament. The All Tournament team will be awarded to 3 forwards, 2 defensemen, and a goalie. And again, the winners will get a certificate. And we're hoping to get an interview from each of the members of the first annual KQ92 Northland Tire All Tournament team. Again, that coming up at the conclusion of tomorrow's second game here, the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. And that being Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut, going up against Warroad. Again, that set for a 3:30 start time. Again, 1-0 your score here. Warroad leading Grand Forks Central. Shots even at 9 apiece. Means 9 saves for Finn Hansen and 8 saves for Central netminder Weston Nielsen. And that is your roundup as far as that goes. We're going to take one more timeout. We'll take one more timeout when we come back. It's Security State Bank scoreboard updates. That's next at KQ92 online at KQ92.com and at yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. Again, time now for Security State Bank scoreboard updates over at the Roseau tournaments. That also wrapping up here this evening with game number 2, as it's a Roseau Rams hosting the Kitson County Central Bearcats. And at last check on that contest, it was the Rams leading that one 3-1 after 2 periods of play. Again, earlier at the Roseau tournament, Lake of the Woods picked up their first win of the season with a 5-3 win over the Kitson County Central Bearcats. So Roseau will take on Lake of the Woods, and it will be KCC going up against Mayport, and that will be the final games of that tournament. Those games at 10 a.m. and at noon tomorrow. And you'll be able to listen to those games on the Northern Star, 1410 a.m. and 102.9 FM KRWB. Brandon Barger has had the call on each and every game of the Roseau Holiday Tournament. And again, that will wrap up tomorrow. They'll wrap up, I think. Well, they'll have the, at least the second game is probably going to be underway by the time we start our first game here at the Gardens, as that will be a 1:15 start. Warroad will be playing at North Shore, and the winner will be the winner of this year's Girls Hockeytown Holiday Classic. Again, both teams 2-0. North Shore with wins over Albert Lee and Crookston, and Warroad with the same. Wins over Albert Lee and Crookston. Again, it'll be Warroad and North Shore at 1:15 tomorrow for the championship of this year's Girls Hockeytown Holiday Classic. We are going to take another break. When we come back, we'll come back with period number 2 with Warroad leading Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard 1-0. We're going to take another timeout. Back with the second period right after this.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life, right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. We're just about ready to get underway here with a second period of tonight's game. Warroad and Grand Forks Central team swap inside. Warroad defends the goal off to our left. Here in period two, Central defending the goal off to our right. And we are underway. Underway here in period number two. Here's it's played into the Warroad end now. Tipped up ahead. And sent in on net, and it's going to be covered up there by Weston Nielsen. And that will stop the clock with just 12 seconds elapsed here in the opening period. 10th shot for Warroad. Face-off here in the near face-off circle. Still tied up here, near corner, back out to the point. Now it's going to go all the way back out into neutral ice now. It's Thomas Grappentine. Grappentine now over here. And it's going to be dumped in there by Sam Hard. Kept around the board, swept around the board there by Nielsen here for Central. going to be sent all the way around. Banked off the far wall. Knocked down there by Sam Hard, who sends it back into the central zone. Now it's going to be Wyatt Blake. Blake sending it into the Warroad end now. It's Grappentine with it. Grappentine over here in the near side. Gavin Walkenfuss over here. Now taking up here, it's Mason Reed. Reed's got a teammate with him. Reed over here now to Gavin Anderson. Shot that one blocked away. Grappentine trying to keep it in the zone. And the Knights coming back the other way. It's Wyatt Blake. Blake with it now as he carries it across here on the near side. And a whistle stop and play here with 15:53 left to go here in period number 2. So we've played 1 minute and 7 seconds here of the second period. Face-off coming off to the right of Finn Hansen. Taking it around Blake. Now it's going to be sent all the way around the board. Back up to neutral ice. Give it chase now. Connor Lund getting there first there for the Knights. Is going to be Bodie Burris. Play all the way around the board. Play here along the near wall inside the central zone. Still tied up here in the near corner here. 1.5 minutes gone here in the period. And this one slipped up and out of play. Actually, it's going to land back in play. But actually went up into the netting and then came back down onto the ice. So that will bring us to another face-off. Face-off in the Grand Forks Central end. Hendrickson taking the draw here for Warroad. Sent back behind the net. The Knights trying to clear. Banking it off the high glass here. Now it's going to go down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing and a face-off back down in the central end. 1 minute and 37 seconds gone here in period number 2. 1-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Lone goal of the hockey game. A power play goal in the first period by Warroad's Gavin Anderson. Gathered in now by Grand Forks Central. Sent back behind the net. Now dumped over here into the near corner. Knights trying to get it up and out. Sent out on that puck loose in front. Still loose. A scramble for it. Now it's going to be taken up, gathered out of there by Logan Nielsen as he skates it out to neutral ice. Looking for a centering feed that time. That one blocked away. It's Connor Lund back the other way. Lund. And back on the chase here is Shea Kwame. 2-0 Warroad. So the Warriors with a goal, and they go up 2-0. .210 time of the goal. Warroad now leads 2-0 here over Grand Forks Central. 2-0 your score. Gathered up by the Knights. Grayson Beasley back the other way, or Bensley rather. Now here come the Warriors back the other way as they take a 2-goal lead now. It's Humanek. Big rebound on the kick save made by Weston Nielsen that time. Played up here along the near corner, flipped up high in the air. Now it's Even Huntvent with it back in his own end. Banks it off the near wall back into the Grand Forks end. That's going to be an icing and a face-off on the way here now. 3 minutes, 13 seconds into period number 3. Warroad now leads 2-0 here over the Knights of Grand Forks Central. Goal by Gavin Anderson in the first period. Connor Lund with a goal here in the second period. Assists going to Roderick Jackson and Broden Huntvent. 2-0 Warriors. Warriors bringing it right back across. Huntvent. Now Mason Reed with it. And a whistle stop and play here. I think they're going to bring the face-off back They're going to bring the faceoff back. I think they wanted to call an offside, and it got hung up there on the blue line. So the faceoff coming up outside the central blue line here near faceoff dot. It's got to be drawn all the way back into the Grand Forks Central end, as it's a Logan Bino with it now. Played over to the near side here. 3 minutes in 3 minutes and 43 seconds into the second period here. 2-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Still tied up here on the near side. Now sent down the length of the ice here by the Knights. Gathered up here by Grappentine. Grappentine sending it off the far wall. Knocked down, kept in here by Central. Grappentine trying to clear once again. Takes a weird hop toward the middle now. It's going to be pushed up and out of the zone here by Sam Hard. He brings it across. Sam Hard now going wide here on the near side. Play over here near corner. 12:42 left to go here in the period. 2-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central. Here in the Security State Bank scoreboard. Dumped in here by the Knights. Dumped in there by Gavin Walkenfuss. Play back on the Warroad end. Now it's Sam Hard with it. Hard getting over there now. It's going to be Gibbs over there. Now brought across here by the Knights. Shot in. Save made by Hansen. Getting a nice look that time, though. Samuel Presting is one of the 12 seniors for Grand Forks Central. Got a nice look. Got a nice shot in. Hansen makes the save. His 12th. And 12 saves now for Weston Nielsen. As it's 2-0 Warroad. As Nielsen's made 12 saves on 14 Warroad shots. Now it's Broden Hunfent. Hunfent up ahead. Connor Lund. Over here on the opposite side, Jackson trying to drop it back to Hunfent. Jackson dumping it down low. Here's Lund with it. Lund centering feed. That one's going to be knocked away. Cleared up to center by Grand Forks Central. Dumped right back in here now by Roderick Jackson. 11:55 left to go here. Period number 2. 2-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central. Here in the Security State Bank scoreboard. Trying to get it back out to the point. Can't do so now. It's going to be skated up and out here now by the Knights. As they bring it across. Play going back behind the net of Hansen. Now it's Wesley Schreiner back there. Knights able to come out of there with it now. Puck hits the side of the net. Caroms off. Now it's going to be played up ahead here. Doesn't quite connect there with Samuelson. He'll chase after it, though. Samuelson pokes it over into the far corner. Now back out to the point. It's going to go all the way back into the neutral zone. It's even Hunfent with it now back inside of his own blue line. Hunfent up ahead now. It's going to be Samuelson who brings it across. Drop pass for Humanick. Didn't quite connect. Brought back the other way here now by Henning Gibbs here for Grand Forks Central. Take it out the plate. Dump back down the other end here now by Warroad. Giving chases Chairmanek. Coming out of his net. There's Weston Nielsen who play it up. Dump back in there now by Warroad is Taylor Humanick. Humanick chasing after it here for our corner. 10:50 left to go here. Period number 2. 2-0 Warroad. Fighting his way through is Samuelson that time. Now it's going to be sent over here far side. Take it up off the board there. Shea Quabi with it now. Flash over here now to Ryder Rivard. Rivard cruising across. Taking off the play. Play back in the neutral zone. Sliding it over there. Wyatt Blake with it now. Blake with it. He's met at the center line that time by Samuelson. Play goes over into the Warroad end here. Play off the near board. 10:20 left to go here in the period. Here in a 2-0 Warroad lead here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Shot in, save made. Hansen, rebound controlled. And it's going to be deflected over here near side. Hansen with another save. Sent all the way around the board. It's going to go down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing and a face-off back down in the Warroad end here with 10:01 left to go here in period number 2. So we played 6 minutes and 59 seconds of the second period. Warroad with a 2-0 lead over Grand Forks Central. Goals in the first period by Gavin Anderson, and in the second period by Connor Lund. Lone goals of the game here thus far. Tightly contested game here at the Gardens Arena. Final game here of the day here, day number 2. One-timer, that one blocked away. Hansen with another save as he spread out there. Hansen with another big-time save here for Warroad, keeping the Knights off the scoreboard. Out in front, shot and save. Another deflection, and is deflected away there by Hansen. Swatted into the zone there by Shogamy, now is Gavin Anderson with it. Now Anderson up top, Huntbent with the shot. That one goes just wide. Here's Shogamy with it now. Shogamy here on the near side. Huntbent outside the circle, hits the side of the net. Now Shogamy with it now. Back up top here on this side is Thomas Grappentine. Grappentine dumping it down low, blocked away there by a central defender. 9 minutes left to go here in the period. 2-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Kept in there, Gavin Anderson. Shogamy with the shot. That one goes wide. Another shot, save made Nielsen. And it's going to go down the length of the ice as the Knights able to relieve the pressure and get the puck out of harm's way. The faceoff's going to come back in the central zone. But the Warriors were peppering the net there.
9-5-0-6-4.
2-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central, coming up at a halfway point here, period number 2. 2-0 Warriors with the lead here over the Knights. Shot in, save made by Nielsen. Weston Nielsen with another save, his 15th of the hockey game. Play side of the nets. Play on this side, now gathered up. Still tied up over here in the near side. And it's going to be sent up and out here. And a whistle stop and play here. And a tripping call. And we are going to get a power play for Grand Forks Central. And the Warrior power play, the Warrior penalty kill coming into this evening's game. Killing off penalties at 94%. Giving up just a handful of odd man goals here on the season.
Minor penalty has been set for the Warriors in 8:34 in the second. Pregame, number 13, Jason Fritzen.
Set up along the board now. It's taken up here by the Knights. Trying to set it up on a power play here at the point. Shot in, saved the made Hansen there. He'll hang on to it. And a face-off on the way here with 8:09 left in the second period. 8:09 left to go here in period number 2. Minute 44 left to go in the minor penalty to Warroad's Kesey Hendrickson. Face-off, far face-off circle. Knights with it now. Sliding it toward the middle. Play side of the net now as the Knights forced wide once again. Again, Warroad doing a nice job out in front of Finn Hansen here in the hockey game thus far. Centering feet out front, shot. And Hansen sprawls out, keeps the puck from getting into the net. Hansen with another save. 7:45 left to go here in the period. 2-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Central still on a power play. Still tied up here in the near corner. Trying to work it free now. Now it's going to be Anderson who has it as he dumps it back here on the near side. Now it's going to be sent down the length of the ice. That'll eat up some time on the Warroad penalty. It's going to be skated up and out now. The Knights able to bring it across, brought across here.
Congratulations to Andy Philbot.
Scan it up. Play on the near side now. It's going to be tipped up and out. Here comes Warroad, shorthanded. Here comes Connor Lund. Lund shoots. He scores! Connor Lund shorthanded. It's 3-0. Time of the goal at 9:57. Second goal for Connor Lund. And it's 3-0 Warroad. So a 3-0 Warrior lead. And a shorthanded goal. So Central still with the skater advantage here for the next 24 seconds, but now Warroad with a 3-0 lead. Shogamy on the assist. Taken up here by the Knights. Up top, shot, that one deflected away again here by Hansen. Final seconds ticking down on the penalty to Hendrickson. The Warriors will be back at full strength. So the Warriors picking up a short-handed goal with a skater down. Now lead 3-0. Couple of goals here in the second period by Connor Lund. Giving the Warriors a 3-goal lead here. 6:19 left to go here in period number 2. Play here in the near side now. 6 minutes left to go here in the period. Shot there, hit the side of the net. Shot there by Central. Play back behind the net again. Finn Hansen keeping the puck out of the net here for Warroad. 5:50 left to go here in period number 2 in a 3-0 hockey game. Central losing control now. It's going to be taken up here by Thomas Grappentine. Grappentine on this side to Samuelson. Sends it in on net. Sticked out of there by Nielsen. Taken up here now by the Warriors. Up top, Broden Huntfent. Huntfent, top of the circle. Huntfent over here in the far corner. Now sends it over here in the near side. Tied up here over the near corner. 5:20 left to go here in the period. 3-0 Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Sent up ahead now. It's going to be played up and off the wall now. It's Gavin Anderson with it now. Anderson, D-to-D pass here to Wesley Schreiner. Tipped ahead into the zone there by Mooney Shagaby. Warriors giving chase. It's Mason Reed. Central gets there first. Sending it back on this side is Panzer. That'll be sent up and into the Warroad end. And a whistle stop of play here with 4:51 left here in the second period. 4:51 left to go here in period number 2. 3-0 Warroad with the lead here over the Grand Forks Central Knights. Face-off here in the near face-off circle will be Mooney Shagaby. Tied up over there now. It's going to be taken up here by the Knights as they try and clear it out. Now kept in here by Warroad. And the Knights trying to break free, not able to do so. Schreiner breaking that one up. Schreiner doing a nice job. He gets hauled down to the ice. Take it up here by the Knights. Shot in. Save made Hansen. Another shot. That one goes wide of the net. It's Hansen keeping the puck out of the net once again. 4:25 left to go. Save number 18 for Finn Hansen tonight. Play at center ice. Puck knocked down. Carried across now. The Knights centering feed. Shot. Big save by Hansen. 4:11 left here in the period. 19 saves for Finn. 3-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. It's Gavin Anderson. Anderson to Shagaby. Shagaby. Now it's Connor Lund with the shot. That one's going to carry him off. Now it's even Huntfent who sends it toward the net. That one got knocked down by traffic out in front of Nielsen that time. 3:43 left to go here in the period. It's Ryan Lee with it now. D-to-D pass over here now to Evan Huntfent. Huntfent up ahead now to Casey Hendrickson. Hendrickson brings it across offside as there was a Warroad player already in the zone as Hendrickson brought it across. So we will get a stoppage of play here with 3:24 left here in period number 2. 3-0 Warroad with the lead on the Security State Bank scoreboard. 3-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central. Gathered up, and it's going to be played in, and that one's going to be an icing and a face-off back down in the Grand Forks Central end as it was iced down by the Knights. It will be Jackson to take the draw here for Warroad in the Grand Forks Central end here in the near face-off circle. Still tied up here in the corner here, coming up on 3 minutes left to go. And a whistle stop and play here in the near side. We're going to get another face-off here in the near face-off circle here with 3:10 left. Here in period number 2, again, 3-0 Warroad with the lead here over the Grand Forks Central Knights. Gathered up here now by the Knights. It's Wyatt Blake getting it out of the zone there. Knocked down. It's sent back in now. Connor Lund trying to center it that time for Hendrickson. Rolling puck that time. No one could really get a hold of it. Banked off the wall. Down the ice here now by the Knights. It's Ryan Lee now. D-to-D pass here to Evan Huntfent. Huntfent up ahead. And it's going to be sent into the central end all the way down. As it's going to be, that'll be an icing and a face-off coming up here with 2:45 left to go here in the second period. 2:45 left to go here in period number 2. 3-0 Warroad with the lead here over the Grand Forks Central Knights. Face off to the left of Finn Hansen, a 19 save performance for Finn tonight. And 17 saves for Weston Nielsen down on the other end here for Grand Forks Central. Played up off the wall now, shot in, save there by Hansen. He'll hang on to it. It should be save number 20 on the evening. With 2:39 left to go here in period number 2 here, 3-0. Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Groden Huntvent, Wesley Schreiner coming out now for the Warriors. Face-off, far face-off circle now. It'll be Mooney Shagaby taking the draw. Face-off one here by Warroad. Huntvent now off the wall. Gavin Anderson with it now. Sends it out to neutral ice. It's going to be chased down there by Cooper DeZiel here for Grand Forks Central. Tipped back into the Grand Forks Central end here now by Warroad. 2:25 left to go here in the period. 3-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. And 2 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Play in the Grand Forks Central end. Knights trying to clear it. They are able to do so. Cleared out of there by Shea Kwame. Now it's going to be Shagaby with it now, swatting it back the other way. Now it's Gavin Anderson. Touch pass up ahead. Mason Reed brings it across. Reed with it now here near side. That one knocked away here by the Knights. And it's going to be kept in. Now centering feed. That goes back behind Anderson. Here's Shagaby with it now. Centers it out to Anderson. Flips it over here to Huntvent. Now Anderson fires a shot. Blue side of the net. And Shagaby couldn't get the shot away. Deflects over here near side. Reed back up top. Here's Huntvent with another shot. That one hit players out in front. Taken up here now by the Knights. Puck knocked down. Gathered in here now by Warroad. It's Thomas Grappentine. 1.5 minutes left to go here in period number 2. 3-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Brought in onside. Top of the circle. Shot in. That one deflected. Play goes here in the far corner now. Knights able to get it back out to center ice. Dumped right back in here by Warroad on net. Steered aside there by Weston Nielsen. Coming up in a final minute of play here in period number 2 here in a 3-0 game. And an icing on Grand Forks Central. We're going to bring the faceoff back into the central zone. Off to the right of goaltender Weston Nielsen, the senior goaltender. Knights also have junior Ethan Horn and senior Ryland Burke on the squad. Nielsen gets the start here tonight, though. Outside the circle now, it's Chamernick trying to dig it free. Getting it down low here. Back up to the point now. It's sent in now, knocked down by Grand Forks Central defenders out in front of Nielsen. Send it to the Warroad end. Grappentine sending it back into the central end. That's going to be an icing and a face-off now. It's going to come all the way back down into the Warroad end here. 38.3 seconds left. 38.3 seconds left to go here in period number 2. It's Warroad 3 and Grand Forks Central nothing. Again, Warroad looking for their first win of the tournament. Grand Forks Central, they won their first game. And this is going to be their final game of the tournament as they'll head back to Grand Forks after the conclusion of this one, as Grand Forks Red River did after they completed their game with Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. Gathered up here now by Bina. Back up top of the circle, shot in. That one deflected away. Nice job by the Warrior defense out in front of Finn Hansen now. Gathered up here by Wackenfuss. Still tied up over into the corner now. Center over on the near side. The Warriors looking to try and clear it out. Not able to do so. Central able to keep it in here on the near side. Centering feed, and that's going to do it. 2 periods of hockey in the books with your score. The Warroad Warriors 3, the Grand Forks Central Knights nothing on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We're back after this timeout.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. We are in our second period intermission here, the final game of the day. And it is Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central 3-0. Getting the shots on goal correct here. They apparently not the totals at the end of the period, different totals now than what they were at the end of the period. We'll get to that. Scoring in that second period. Warroad's Connor Lund got the Warriors up 2-0 as his goal was at 2:10, got the Warriors up 2-0, then scored a shorthanded goal at the 9:57 mark with an assist from Ryan Shoggaby, and the Warriors have taken a 3-0 lead. Shots in that second period, 13 for Grand Forks Central for a two-period total of 22. That means 22 saves for Finn Hansen and 12 for Warroad. And that gives the Warriors a two-period total of 21. That means 18 saves for Grand Forks Central netminder Weston Nielsen. Again, that your summary of the second period. Again, the Warriors scoring twice in the second after leading 1-0 after one. And again, it's Grand Forks Central and Warroad almost dead even as far as shots on goal. The Knights with 22, the Warriors with 21. Again, 3-0 your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. A quick update from the Roseau tournament. That is complete for day number 2 as the Roseau Rams defeat Mayport tonight by a score of 6-1. So the Rams with 2 wins in the tournament. And again, earlier in the tournament over in Roseau, it was Lake of the Woods picking up their first win of the season by a score of 5-3 over Kitson County Central. So the Bears with a win and a loss, Mayport with a win and a loss, the Rams with 2 wins, and Kitson County Central with 2 losses on the tournament over in Rosa. Again, that will wrap up tomorrow with games at 10 a.m. and at noon. You can hear both games on the Northern Star, 1410 a.m. and 102.9 FM KRWB. We'll have both games of the Rosa tournament. Again, they'll get underway before everybody else. So as a matter of fact, they'll be the first 2 games of the day. For sure, the 10 o'clock one, the noon game, will get underway about an hour before we get underway here at the Gardens Arena with the first of 2, as Warroad will take on North Shore in the championship game of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. Other scores from today in boys hockey earlier this evening, it was Grand Forks Red River defeating Notre Dame of West Haven 7-2. So Red River with 2 wins in their 2 tournament games. And again, they're on their way back to Grand Forks, as will Grand Forks Central. They'll head back to Grand Forks at the end of this one here. They'll head back to Grand Forks as the 2 teams will play their 2 games here, and then when they play each other again in the regular season, it'll be over in Grand Forks, North Dakota. So that earlier on in the boys tournament. Earlier today in the girls tournament, this afternoon, North Shore picked up their 2nd win of this year's Hockeytown Holiday Classic Girls Tournament. 3-2 overtime win over Crookston. So North Shore with 2 wins on the tournament. And Warroad defeated Albert Lee by a score of 5-2. And now Warroad with 2 wins on the tournament as they've defeated Albert Lee and Crookston. And North Shore has defeated Albert Lee and Crookston. So both North Shore and Warroad with 2 wins. Albert Lee and Crookston with 2 losses on the tournament. And again, that tournament will wrap up tomorrow. And that'll get underway at, I think the first game is at 11 tomorrow morning. It'll be Crookston going up against Albert Lee. And Warroad will take on the North Shore Storm. The winner of that game will be this year's Girls Hockeytown Holiday Classic champion. Boys basketball today. The Warroad Warriors picked up a win against Mora, 60-54. So they go 1-1 in the Pequot Lakes tournament, as they lost on Monday to Pequot Lakes, undefeated Pequot Lakes, 78-44. Girls basketball down at the Pelican Rapids tournament. It was Fargo Oak Grove over the Badger Greenbush Middle River Gators, 55-30. And let's see, I think we missed Eden Prairie tournament action for the Roseau girls hockey team. Rams losing to Gentry Academy 5-2. Roseau will now play at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning against Hopkins St. Louis Park. And that will be for the 7th place. That'll be the 7th place game at the Eden Prairie Midwinter Meltdown Tournament. Again, the Rams in that, as they will take a 7-8 record into that game. So the Rams hope to, Lady Rams hope to even their record at 8-8 with a win in the 7th place game, bright and early tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. down at the Eden Prairie Midwinter Meltdown Tournament. We'll take one more timeout. We'll come back with the 3rd period of this one. It's the final game of day 2 of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central, 3-0 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena as we're about ready to get underway here as we start the third period. Grand Forks Central is going to have a power play as Casey Hendrickson for Warroad took a penalty at the tail end of the second period. So the Knights down by 3 are going to start the third period with the power play. And hopefully for them, converting on that as the Warriors with a 3-goal lead, as Warriors getting goals from Gavin Anderson, a power play goal from Gavin Anderson in the first period, couple from Connor Lund in the second period, 2 minutes and 10 seconds in, and another short-handed goal That was at 9:57. Team swapping sides once again. Finn Hansen defending the goal off to our right. Weston Nielsen, the goal off to our left. We're just about ready to go here. Third period. Here we go. We're underway. Again, Grand Forks Central on the power play here to start out period number 3, trailing 3-0 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. It's carried in now by the Knights. Carried into the zone by Nolan Marto. Play over here, far corner now, back behind the net, centering feed. That one's going to be swept out of harm's way and dumped down the length of the ice by the Warrior penalty kill. 30 seconds into the period. Play in the Grand Forks Central end. As they'll try and set something up here on the power play. It's going to be dumped into the zone there by Logan Bina. Hansen sending it over here into the near side for Warroad. Back out the neutral ice area now. It's going to be tipped over here to Trey Clausen, who will send it in now. Warriors finding a seam, dumping it down the length of the ice. That'll lead up some more time in the penalty to Casey Hendrickson. He's in the box for the next minute and 4 seconds. Play over here in the near corner. Off the wall, take it up and off the wall now. Skated up ahead now is Cooper DeZiel. Play here near corner now. Got to get it back here to Ryland Spicer. Shot in, save made, Hansen. Hansen with another save. Save number 23 on the night for Finn. 47 seconds left to go in the Warrior penalty to Casey Hendrickson. Minute 13 in to period number 3. 3-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Shot in, save Hansen. Loose puck, and it's going to be covered up by Finn on the rebound. So Hansen was save number 24 and 25. 42 seconds left. Here in the minor penalty to Casey Hendrickson. Face off to the right of Hansen now. Still tied up. The Warriors trying to clear. Kept in nicely there by the Knights. That one blocked away and swatted out of the zone there by Huntven, who had lost his stick. Now it's going to be sent down. Yeah, and I think they're going to say, they're going to call playing the puck with a hand pass as Huntven lost his stick and then just sort of swatted the puck away. So that's going to bring the faceoff all the way back into the Warroad end, off to the right of Finn Hansen. We have played a minute and a half of period number 3. Roden Huntven battling over there, kicking the puck ahead now. It's going to be taken up there by Sam Hart over here, far corner. He tries to clear it. Knocked down, kept in at the point here now by the Knights. Top of the circle shot. Top of the circle once again. That one flipped over here near corner. Final seconds ticking down. That should eat up the rest of the time on the penalty to Warroad's Casey Hendrickson. And the Warriors are going to be back at full strength here. Play back up as it's going to be sent down as the Warriors back at full strength. Hendrickson back out onto the ice. We have played 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Period number 3. Again, 3-0 Warroad lead on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Face off to the left of Weston Nielsen on his glove side. Rand Chamernick on the draw here. Played back behind the net and Nielsen. Now it's going to be skated up and out from behind the net, that time by Trey Clausen. Clausen brings it across. Knocked down by the Warriors here. Now the Warriors back the other way. Flipped up here on this side. Carried in by Humanick over there. Humanick back behind the net, battling over there. A couple of white jerseys over there for the Knights. Now it's Clausen getting it up here to the center ice area. That one broken up there by Samuelson. Now taken up here by Lee. D-to-D pass here now to even Huntven. Huntven long pass up ahead. Now it's Samuelson around one Grand Forks central defender. Still has it now. Samuelson outside the circle, dumping it back behind the net. Chamernick sends it back on this side. Back out to the point now. It's going to skip the blue line, goes back into the neutral ice area. It's even Huntven. He'll fire it over into the far corner. Now Broden Huntven over there. Huntven back behind the net. Now here in the near corner. Coming up on 3 minutes, 30 seconds into the period number 3 here. It's 3-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Back up top of the circle, Mason Reed now. That'll be sent in wide of the net. Play goes over here to the near corner as the two teams chasing after it now. Gathered up here by the Knights. Clearing pass. That knocked down here. Mason Reed carries it back in here for Warroad. Reed, drop pass, shot in. That goes wide of the net there. Shoggaby on the attempt there for Warroad. Taken up here by Shoggaby. Shoggaby to Gavin Anderson. He got the first goal of the game back in the first period on the power play. It's Broden Huntvent. Huntvent now, Mason Reed. Got spun around that time. Getting it on the play. Keeping it in now. Backhanding it down low here is Shoggaby. Play over here in the near side, outside the circle now. The Knights trying to clear. Chipped in now. It's going to go wide of the net to Nielsen. And getting there and flipping it up and out of the zone here is Grand Forks Central. Now the Warriors coming right back the other way. Here's Connor Lund battling through a check covered up there by Nielsen. 12:48 left to go here in period number 3. 3-0 Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Taking the draw here for the Knights, Samuel Prusting. Play here in the near face-off circle. Gathered up here now by Grand Forks Central, gathered up by the Knights. Now it's Brady Kirkaby who plays it up and out. And a whistle stop and play here. I think we got a holding call. And that's going to go on Lund. So the Knights will get another opportunity on the power play here. As Lund will sit in the sin bin for 2. 12:38 left to go here in period 3. Again, it's 3-0 Warroad with the lead here over the Grand Forks Central Knights. And the Warrior penalty kill, it's going to be put back to work. And the Warrior penalty kill on the season killed 40 of 42 penalties. They've given up two power play goals on the season. 95% conversion rate on the penalty kill for Warroad on the season. And sent down. Now it's going to be skated up here by Gavin Anderson. Anderson fires it in. And it's going to be knocked away here. And we'll get a whistle on the stoppage play here. 12:18 left to go here in the third. 1:40 left to go in the minor penalty to Warroad's Connor Lund. It's Warroad 3 and Grand Forks Central 0. On the Security State Bank scoreboard, face off here in the near face-off circle. Off the draw. Puck out in front, shot in. That one knocked down. Play here side of the net here as Nielsen's without a stick. Now we're going to get a whistle and a hooking call. And that's going to go on the Knights. So Warroad will go on. Well, let's see. They're going to, Warroad has got minute 27 left to go in the minor penalty to Lund. So the power play, we're going to skate 4-on-4 here for the next minute 27. And then Warroad will have a short power play of their own. 12:05 left to go here, third period. 3-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Back up top, Sam Hard. Sent back behind the net of Weston Nielsen. Play here near corner. Still tied up over there. Gathered up here, Broden Huntvent outside the circle. Huntvent once again now, Mason Reed. Reed with it. Now sent down low. Gathered up here now by the Warriors. Again, we're playing 4-on-4 here for the next 53 seconds. Sent up and out now here by the Knights. The Knights carry it across as Wyatt Blake. Blake shot that one, sticked aside there by Hansen. Finding his way through, and it's Broden Huntvent winding up with the puck now, back in his own end. Banks it off the wall. Now it's Sam Hard with it, back in his own end. Up ahead to Broden Huntvent. Cross-ice pass here. It's Ryan Shoggaby who brings it across. He's got Anderson with him. Shoggaby on the backhand. Try to center it. That one deflected away. Back up top, Lee. One-timer, that one kicked out of there by Nielsen. 13 seconds left to go in the minor penalty to Connor Lund, and the Warriors are going to get a short power play out of this. Back out to center ice, it's Gavin Anderson now. And the Warriors on the power play here for the next 30 seconds. 10:34 left to go here, third period. Warroad with a 3-0 lead here over the Grand Forks Central Knights on the Security State Bank scoreboard. It's Roderick Jackson now. Jackson with it. Down low. Back up top now, Ryan Lee. Back to Jackson outside the circle here, right side. Back up top to Lee. Lee slides it over here to Thomas Grappentine. Gathered in now, Gavin Anderson. Here's Lee. Back to Anderson. Anderson rips a shot. That one knocked away there by Nielsen. 10 minutes left to go here in the period. Now both teams back at full strength. Another shot in. Nielsen with another save. And that'll stop the clock with 10:01 left here in period number 3. It's Warroad 3, Grand Forks Central nothing here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Face off of the Grand Forks Central end once again off to the left. Wyatt Nielsen. Sent back on this side now. The Knights skated up here. It's Shea Kwame. Sent back behind the net of Hansen now. Kwame after it. Now taken up here by Cooper DeZiel. Side of the net now. DeZiel trying to get a shot away. Nice job by the Warriors out in front of Finn Hansen that time. Now it's going to be Wyatt Samuelson who brings it across here now here for Warroad. 9:30 left to go here in period 3. It's 3-0 Warroad over Grand Forks Central here in the Security State Bank scoreboard. Gathered up by the Knights. Played up ahead now. Chasing after it, there's Kwame here for Central. Back behind the net now, played back over here for our corner. Chamernick trying to dig after it now. It's going to be Avon Huntvent over there, sent toward the net. Taken up here by Chamernick. Chamernick up ahead. Up ahead further now. It's going to be dumped into the central end as Warroad gets a change here with 9 minutes left to go here in the period. Gathered up by the Knights, skating it up here to the neutral ice area, dump it into the Warroad end. Warriors playing it right back. And a whistle stop and play here with 8:51 left. 8:51 left to go here in the third period. It's Warroad 3 at Grand Forks Central nothing. Shots even at 25 apiece. It means 3 for Central in the third period, 4 for Warroad. So the Warriors out shooting Grand Forks Central 4-3 here in period number 3. Off the draw. Taken up here by the Knights. Getting it on the play there. Hendrickson over there, breaking that one up. Knights with it once again. That one's broken up once again. Warriors getting it up and out of the zone here. Back at neutral ice now. Connor Lund backhanding it in. He scored twice in the second period to give the Warriors the advantage, the lead that they have right now. Puck kind of ping-ponging around. Now finds the stick of Lund. A shot. That one knocked away there by Nielsen. Gathered up here. It's Eben Huntvent now. Huntvent here on the near side. 8:09 left to go here in the period. Knocked away, passed up ahead here now. Trey Clausen. Clausen with it now here for the Knights. Sending it through, goes all the way over into the near corner now. Knights with it into the Warrior end. 7:55 left to go. 3-0. Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Now Roderick Jackson with it now. Jackson playing it on this side to Hendrickson. Dipped into the Grand Forks Central end. Now the Warriors changing up here. Sent into the Warroad end now is Hansen playing it over here now to Mason Reed. He'll bring it up ahead now. Bouncing puck. Anderson touch pass. Shogamy scores! Anderson to Shogamy. Time of the goal is going to be at 9:35 of the third period. And for Mooney, that's his 9th goal of the season. Anderson with his 10th assist. The goal with a goal, so he's got a goal and an assist tonight. 4-0 now, Warroad. So 4-0 Warrior lead. 7:25 left to go here, third period. And it's going to be at Ryan Shrogaby.
With assist for 21.
Roden Hunfent also getting an assist. He's got 2 assists on the night. Sent in now as Central trying to get something started here. Now find themselves down by 4. Here's Gavin Anderson with it now here for Warroad, and a whistle stop of play here. 6:49 left to go here, third period. 4-0 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad with the lead here over the Grand Forks Central Knights. And we've got an icing sort of face-off coming up here in the Warroad end. Off to the right of Finn Hansen. Shoggaby on the face-off. Lee with it now, taken up here by the Knights. Clausen over there. Now it's going to be sent back out to the point. Shot in, deflected. That goes wide. Chasing after it now is Ryder Rabard. Dumped back over into the corner now. Tied up. Knights try to center it. Puck flipped up high in the air. Taken up here by the Knights. Played over here along the near side. Shot in. That goes up and over the net. Karams off the far corner. Now it's going to be skated up and out here now by Warroad. Long pass up ahead. Taylor Humanick. Humanick after it now. Also over there for the Knights is Logan Nielsen. 6:09 left to go here, third period. 4-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard here over the Grand Forks Central Knights. Knights with it at center. Lead pass up ahead. That one broken up by Evan Hunfent. Now Broden Hunfent. He'll skate it across. Getting it in on side. Jackson can't catch up with it. Now it's Clausen over there here for the Knights. Shot in, sticked out of there. And out of play. Save made there by Nielsen. And it is save number 23 for Weston Nielsen. On the other side, Finn Hansen, 25 saves. 5:41 left to go here, third period. 4-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard over the Grand Forks Central Knights. Got it up now. It's going to be sent back in, tipped back in here by the Knights. It's going to be taken up here by the by Schreiner. It's going to be sent back down the other end here now by Central. And a whistle stops play here with 5:26 left. 5:26 left to go here in period number 3. In a 4-0 Warroad lead. They scored once in the first, twice in the second, and once here in the third. Hendrickson on the draw. Now it's going to be taken up here by the Knights. Knights bringing it back the other way. Brought across here now by Jacob Spicer. Then over here, far side, now the Warriors back the other way. Bringing it in onside now, Broden Hunfent. Now it's going to be stopped here at the side of the net there by Weston Nielsen. It'll be save number 24 for the Central netminder. In a 4-0 Warroad lead. 5:05 left to go here in period at number 3. Face off here in the far face-off circle. Sent back behind the net, sent back over here near corner. Still tied up over in the corner here as the Knights try and get it out of the zone. Warriors trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Now it's Gavin Anderson over there. He gets dumped into the board there by Kazem Panzer. Now it's the Knights tripping up. Now it's taken up here by Warroad here in the corner. Centering feed here, Shoggaby. Got turned around there. Now it's going to be sent out to the center ice area. Foot race for it. Getting there first is going to be Sam Hard. Now it's banked off the board here by Grappatine. Reed had it momentarily. Play in the neutral ice area. Now it's going to be played over here. Now it's Sam Hard. Firing it into the central end. Stopped there by Nielsen. He's got to scurry back into the nets as a couple of black jerseys swooped in there. Picked up there by the Knights. Now it's going to be skated up and out here. Nolan Mardo. Brought across here by the Knights. Shot in, not wide of the net. Goes all the way around the board. Knights trying to keep it in the zone. Yeah, and they do so here momentarily. Play here along the near half wall. 3:55 left to go here in period 3. 4-0 Warroad with the lead. Play here along the near side. Pass up ahead. That one's going to be knocked out of the air and tipped up ahead here now. Pass up ahead here. Shea Kwame with it now. It's going to be brought across. Pass didn't quite connect that time with Cooper DeZiel. 3:30 left to go here in period number 3. 4-0 hockey game. Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Ryan Lee with it now. That one gets knocked out of the air by DeZiel. Play inside the Grand Forks Central blue line now as they try and break it out to the neutral ice area. That one knocked away there by Chamernick. Dumped in here now by Warroad. They change up here with 3:11 left to go here in period 3, leading by 4 here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Chamernick now bringing it in on side, gets it over here to Connor Lund. He's got a 2-goal night here tonight. He scored twice on the second period. 2:55 left. Lund has a look, shot that goes wide. Puck comes free, taken up here now by the Knights. Knights getting it up into the Warroad end and knocked out of the air there by Evan Huntvent. Evan Huntvent now back inside of his own zone. Now he'll skate it up here for the black and gold. Huntvent now carries it across here near side. Huntvent outside the circle. Taken up by the Knights. They bring it back the other way. Bringing it back there is Clausen. Centering feed. That one didn't quite connect. Puck to flex over here far corner. 2:20 left to go here in the third period. 4-0 Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central in the Security State Bank scoreboard. Coming up on 2 minutes left. And sent into the Grand Forks Central end. That's going to lead us up to a face-off here. Face-off on the way. 2:11 left to go here in period number 3. Face-off to the right of Finn Hansen. Taking it around here for the Knights is Trey Clausen. Wins it, draws it back, shot in, save made Hansen. That's number 26 for the junior netminder for Warroad. 2:06 left to go here in the period. Play over here far corner now. The Knights trying to get control of it here, and the Warriors defense just giving the Knights fits. Not able to get any clean passes across. They're clogging up the middle and blocking passes all over the place here. Minute 40 left to go here in period 3 here at a 4-0 game. Broden Huntvent. Huntvent now over here to Mason Reed. Reed back to Huntvent. Huntvent outside the circle here far side. Now it's Shagaby with it now. Mooney back behind the net. Now on the near side below the circle. Up top, Huntvent rips a shot wide. It's going to be kept in. Nope, it's going to go back into the neutral ice area there. Schreiner trying to play it in. That one went off one of the official skates over there. Taken up here by Schreiner, trying to get it to Chamernick. That didn't quite connect. Coming up in the final minute of play here in the third period. Sent here along the near side, near corner. Final minute of play here, period number 3. Top of the circle now. It's going to be taken up here and sent down the ice by Mason Reed. That's going to be an icing. And we will get a stop to play. 43.7 seconds left to go here in the third. 4-0 Warroad with the lead over Grand Forks Central on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Post-game report on the way. Sent over here on this side, far side, tied up over there. 30 seconds left to go here in the hockey game. Still tied up over there. Warriors are going to pick up a win here, and they'll go to 1-1 on the tournament. The Knights will go to 1-1 on the tournament as it's sent into the Grand Forks Central end. The Warriors are going to pick up win number 9 on the season. The Knights are going to lose for just the second time this season, as the Warriors are going to complete a 4-0 shutout of Grand Forks Central And Finn Hansen gets his 5th career shutout with a 26-save shutout over the Grand Forks Central Knights, and the Warriors win by a score of 4-0. We'll wrap it up right after this at KQ92 and at your live event.
KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life, right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
All right, welcome back, where the Warroad Warriors have defeated the Grand Forks Central Knights by a score of 4-0. And they now improve to 9-3 on the season. The Knights, again, losing for just the second time this season. They drop to 7-2 with the loss. Scoring in that third period, just one goal. It was at the 9:35 mark. It was Mooney Shoggery with a goal assist from Gavin Anderson. He had a 2-point night. He had a goal in the first period and assist in the third. And Broden Huntvent with his second assist. So he had a 2-point night as well. And that the lone scoring of the third period. Shots in that third period, 8 for Warroad for a game total of 29. That means 25 saves for Grand Forks Central netminder Weston Nielsen. And Grand Forks Central had 4 shots in that third period for a game total of 26. That means 26 saves for Finn Hansen as he gets his 5th career shutout, as he shuts out the Grand Forks Central Knights as the Warriors win by a score of 4-0. They are now 1-1 on the tournament. Grand Forks Central, again, they have completed their tournament play. They will head back to Grand Forks. And again, if this tournament was, if they followed where you play every team that's in the tournament, it would have been Grand Forks Central against Red River. They'll play that game down in Grand Forks later on as part of that series down there. So the lone game remaining, the Hockeytown Holiday Classic on the boys' side, is the Warriors going up against Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. And that is going to be coming up tomorrow at 3:30. And we will have that. As a matter of fact, we've got Jay Herdwick coming up here momentarily to talk about the game tonight as the Warriors come out with the win here this evening. And coming out with the win 4-0. And Jay Hardwick joining us. Coach, congrats. And, coming out with a win against a pretty darn good Grand Forks Central team. Man, they're fast.
Yeah, they are. They're a very good team. They move fast. They move the puck well. They do a lot of things really well. And but yeah, it was night and day compared to last night. Last night obviously I'd said I didn't like our effort or our performance, and then tonight we come back and kind of it was good. We showed people the team that we can be, and I told the players that we need to learn from that. And which team do you want to be? The one that isn't very good or the one that can be very good? And hopefully they want to be that good team that comes out and battles and works hard and executes and because it's fun to win games. So it was a much better effort tonight, and hopefully we can keep that going forward.
Yep, exactly. It looked like in the first period that both teams were having trouble moving the puck. Both teams' defenses out in front of the goaltenders were playing really well. And we're talking on both sides of the net out in front of both goaltenders, and until you finally got one through.
Yeah, it was kind of just back and forth. Nobody was getting it would be one shift where we'd be in our end, and then one shift we'd be in their end, and it was kind of back and forth both ways until we finally found one there.
Yeah, and getting a special teams goal, you always gotta like it when your special teams comes through. And Gavin had a pretty goal on that power play.
Yeah, yep. We work on it a lot, and we want to take advantage of those opportunities when we're given power plays. We want to score, and that's why we work on it as much as we do. And those sometimes you just let the kids play and execute, and that's what they did there.
Yeah, and then Connor with a couple of goals in the second period. I think he had a 2-3 goal night one night when we were here doing a Warrior hockey game. It seems like when he scores, he likes to score in bunches, right?
Yes, and he had a couple other dandy opportunities. We thought that that third one was going to go in. I think he had a really good chance there in the third where the goalie just caught a piece of it at the end. But no, he was moving his feet, and he was feeling it tonight.
Yeah, and then Mooney kind of capped it off with a nice feed from Gavin. Those two work so well together, don't they?
Yeah, yep. It's just a good hockey play there, and they had they had made a similar play a couple shifts before, and Mooney had just missed the net, and then he was getting chances, and then it was good that he finally buried that one and kind of sealed it away.
Yeah, what can you say about Finn in the net tonight? I mean, his 5th career shutout, 26 save performance against, like we said at the top of our talk here, against a really talented Grand Forks Central team.
Yeah, he was excellent. Made some really good saves. There were a couple where I wasn't too sure how he did it, but he found a way to make the save, and especially on their power play, they got a couple good looks, and he played very well. That was good to see.
All right, now a win here. What does that do for you guys going into tomorrow's game against Notre Dame?
Well, my message was we got to show up and play the same way. Show up and battle and compete and play fast and do all the things that we did tonight. And I think when we do those things, we're going to beat a lot of hockey teams. We're going to win a lot of hockey games, and so that's what I want, is to show up and play like we did tonight, and going forward the rest of the season, to play games like this where it was a total effort, and that's what you need to beat good teams.
All right, very good. Jay Hardwick joining us here in the post game. We've got our star of the game and player of the game. Appreciate it, Coach. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Okay. All right, there we go. We're going to bring in Finn Hansen, 5th career shutout, a 26 save shutout performance tonight in the nets. Congratulations. I mean, you just let it all hang out, and you got the job done tonight. Talk about what the guys did out in front of you.
Well, yesterday we all know it was a tough game.
Yeah.
Everybody came back. We came together. We talked about it, and we all understood our roles, and we got her done. Everyone was working hard, forechecking hard. D-zone was solid as it could be. And that's about it.
Yeah. Now, you had to have watched a little bit of Grand Forks Central's game against Notre Dame, and you could kind of see, what they were all about, and they were really, really fast. What kind of mental notes do you take when you kind of, scout another team, so to speak?
Well, I guess I watched them a little bit. They're really fast on the transitions. Zone entries are solid, and just, I don't know. I don't really think too much about it. Just the next shot. That's all I got to worry about.
Yeah, and some big saves. And when I was talking with Coach Hardwick, I think both of us were trying to figure out how in the world you got to stopping them, because there were some of them. I mean, you had to go. You had to stretch out about as far as you could get to stop the puck.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. As we're talking with the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game, he's Finn Hansen. He made a 26 save shutout, 5th of his career, as he is a junior netminder here for Warroad. What's this going to do for you guys now going into tomorrow's game against Notre Dame? What does this do for you confidence-wise, especially after the game on Monday night?
I think we got all the confidence we need now. We got the momentum's just rolling. You can't lose it. So I think we're going to go steamroll them.
All right, very good. Appreciate it. Congrats. And I should know what your shirt size is, because I think you've won one of these before.
I'll go like a medium.
All right. We can do that. First, they're at the bottom, as always. All right. There you go, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You betcha. It's Finn Hansen. He is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Thread star of the game. Time now for our Enbridge Energy player of the game. He's Connor Lund. He brought the energy tonight, scored a couple of goals, and got the job done tonight. Congrats. Talk about the performance after kind of a lackluster performance on Monday.
Yeah, we just came back, knew we had to get going, and just did not want to lose again.
Yep, exactly. Talk about, that first goal. I mean, you guys, you were on the power play, and Coach said you guys work on that a lot during the week, and it paid off when Gavin put that puck in. Talk about the power play and how that was working for you guys tonight.
We were just working hard. I don't even know.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you guys work hard on it, and it pays off when Gavin scores goals like that, and it just works out for you. Now, you had 2 in the second period. Talk about how those plays kind of developed out.
I just had a wave of heat going, just got fired up, and after the first, not playing great. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then Mooney and Gavin connected on that last goal. That was a pretty goal there. But You guys did a great job out in front of Finn. Talk about what was the talk before the game about keep slowing these guys down. I mean, those guys are fast. Grand Forks Central's a really fast team. What was the message before the game? How as far as slowing these guys down, which you guys were able to do.
If you lose the puck, just get it back right away and it'll work.
All right. Now, obviously, this is a huge confidence boost going into tomorrow. What are the positives you're going to take into tomorrow's game against Notre Dame?
We just got momentum now, and we're just ready to play again.
All right, very good. He is Connor Lundy is their Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. You're an XL, right?
Yep.
I remembered that, I think, from football, if I'm not mistaken. There you go.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Connor Lund is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads Player of the Game. He brought the energy tonight. And that is going to do it here from the Gardens Arena as the Warriors win 4-0. And they will now go to 9-3. Again, they will take on Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut coming up tomorrow afternoon. And that'll be at 3:30. And you can hear that immediately following the Warroad girls game when they take on North Shore. That's at 1:15 start time. That is going to do it from the Gardens Arena. That is going to wrap it up for day 2 of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. We hope you could join us for day number 3. That will be tomorrow from the Gardens Arena. I'm John Michael. Have a good evening, everybody.